All right, guys. Today we're gonna work on a couple of attacks off the collar sleeve. Check it out. So in my collar sleeve position, I got a cuff grip here. I have a high lapel grip ideally here. My foot's at the hip. My other foot usually rests here on the leg. Just kind of depends where he's at. But say he's on his knees in this position here. So I'll show a quick armbar off this position. I'll show it dynamically first, and then I'll break down exactly what I'm doing. Are you ready, Mike?
Yep.
Okay. All right, so check it out. It's a very quick armbar. I'm in my collar sleeve. What I try to do kind of to bait him is to be very loose and relaxed with my grips. I don't want him to feel any type of pull. I almost kind of want to feel like an empty jacket to him. So I'm here real loose with my grips, and I go from that to 100% explosion and movement into that armbar. Right? So I go from this, high elbow, I start bringing my leg up and turning the corner, and then this hand that was at the collar now goes here. And I go to that. So my knee's coming in, my hand is going out, and my elbow's high to keep that arm at that sweet spot of that armbar. I gotta have the elbow in. If it's too far back, it's not there. There, it's there. Boom. Very quick, right? So one more time. Collar, sleeve, decide to attack this armbar. I pull, I release, wrist control, make sure the thumb's up, high elbow, my knee and my hip start turning the corner. I bring that knee in, I punch that arm out. There it is right there. All right, like I said, just as quick as he taps, I get quick taps like that. Sometimes they have to end up like tap, they yell tap.
Machine gun tap.
Machine gun tap, 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 tap. All right, so it's very common when they feel this is that they try to feed more arm in and turn their thumb down, which leads me to the omoplata. So I'm here, all right? I attack it, he punches arm through, very common. So now you guys can see, obviously, if that arm bar is no longer there, then I'm not gonna try to hunt for that arm bar anymore. I'm going to the omoplata. I hug that elbow towards me, I punch this arm in, the opposite foot's at the hip, I clear the face, I angle out, I cover the hips. And now I'm in this position here. You guys see that? Very common. Anyone that's ever attacked the omoplata has ended up in this position. I guarantee you, my opponent wasn't able to front roll because I covered the hips, right? So I avoided that defense. But now I have to get that arm that's tucked underneath, because very common for them to do that. No, tuck it. That arm's always tucked, right? If they weren't able to front roll, they're 100% probably going to do that. So once I see that, this is what I do to release that arm. I grab collar. This arm slides down to the opposite ankle, or to the near ankle, I should say. So I slide down right to this. He still can't front roll. You see that? This is killing that. And I put downward pressure on that. Now to get this arm free, what I do is I step out with my free leg. And I'm going to pull my hips away from him as I extend my arms. Step out. You guys see how that arm got freed up? I still don't want him there. I want him completely collapsed on his stomach to really get a good finish. I step out again. There it is. Now I cover, I tighten, I lead with my hips, whisper in his ear, whatever you have to tell yourself to get your proper angle for the omoplata finish. And there it is right there. So one more time. Collar sleeve. I went for the armbar, he turned it down. Punch, pull, clear, angle out, cover the hips. He hides the arm like a good jiu-jitsu guy would. Collar grip. Positive contact all the way down. Ankle. Now here's the detail. Step out, pull, that arm breaks free. Step out again, pull, cover the hips again. Tighten it up. Lead forward, like that, whisper in his ear, whatever you have to tell yourself. You have to sit up at an angle, right? And you get that finish. How's that, Mike? Yeah. Is that good? So a couple of attacks off of that. I like bouncing these off of each other because, like I said, usually when they defend that armbar, I don't try to hunt for that anymore. I go for that omoplata immediately, right? So just recognize when it's there. And you'll develop that sweet spot, that feel for the sweet spot of the armbar. Like I already know, right there, it's already there. You see that? I came to this, I elevated, I punched, there it is. And I know when he punches down, then I go immediately, I go to here, here, here. And now I'm gonna work for the finish with the omoplata. He picks his poison. He either wants to get armbar or he wants to get omoplata. And obviously there's other attacks. I'm just showing a couple for today. You got anything, Mike? All right, guys, try them out.